because grinding, let's be honest, takes zero skill. Takes zero skill. Takes zero skill. Takes zero skill.
It's 2023. Every Nuzlocker, and I do mean every single Nuzlocker out there, is using rare candies, including myself. And in theory, sure, you could go grind on level 2 and 3 Pokemon on Route 1 until you're ready to go. But that's theory. This is practice. And in practice, grinding is a skill. So what happens when the best Pokemon challenge runner in the world is invited to an event of 20 Nuzlockers, each rare candying through a game and baton passing the next one in the series along? Today we're doing a full series tag lock. We're tagged in. There are 7 people that have gone before me now. Every Pokemon they've champed is now illegal for us to use, and we won't use them. We're also not allowed to use legendaries, regular hardcore Nuzlocke rules. Aside from that, we do have to use Ash Claws, which means if a gym leader has 2 Pokemon, so do we. I'm not using rare candies. I talk too much. I am too mean to the full series people, and I tell them that what they do is too easy. It is. Like they all finish in a month except Disclaim, and they're like, oh, look at this super hard challenge I did. Right. You went through 40 games in a month. What part of it was hard? So I'm not using rare candies just to make up for the amount of times I've been mean to them. Rightfully so. Like, they deserve to be bullied. I am using speed up, which is not something I normally do for non-Ironmon runs. Butterfree's still up. I'll champ it. Let's name them after famous people I have a crush on. Phoebe Bridgers. It's been a while since I've had an attempt counter that wasn't like for Ironmon specifically. So whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. I swear. I was saying that to be nice. Okay, my lighting has been bad. I'm not pretty in person. Like, not at all. I want to get this done in one day. I'm gonna go with like the obvious ones, right? Like famous people I've obviously had a crush on. Okay, do I have to explain this one? We all on the same page? Again, I'm not asking people how they are, but if you want to tell me, you can. I just don't want to I don't want to put that pressure on you. What if you're not doing great? And I'm just gonna make fun of you, so I'm gonna make it worse. And now we're gonna grind a little bit. I'm not risking that crit. That's the thing about grinding too, is like, oh no, I use rare candies because I don't lose Pokemon. Now I have to not risk crits on wild Pokemon, bro. Anyway, this is it. We're stuck here pretty much forever. I should explain to some of the non-Pokemon people, regularly we use rare candies and we level up to the gym leader's cap. I'm not doing that for no reason. For literally, I'm the only person in this tag lock that is not using rare candies, and I have no reason to do so. If we get like an adamant Machop, that would be perfect, and I would completely change everything that I want to do. God, when was the last time you switch trained? Actually, I'm only allowed to take 2 Pokemon in, right? So I might as well use the 2 Pokemon that I need. I've asked this question before. Like, am I pretty enough to be dumb? I don't think I am. Like, I watched Smallville, and then Alex Mack, she joined a cult. You guys remember that? You guys remember the blonde woman? She joined a cult and got like super high in the rankings. And I think she went to jail. Which one's Allison? Is that the Whisper woman? Yo, I heard a rumor you poop yourself. Like, how do you not just bully people? I also don't know how to end things sometimes. So I just make a lot of eye contact and go, it's not you. And I look at my phone because I wrote down, it's not you, it's me in my notes, but I couldn't remember the second half. It's me. Yeah, it's not you, it's me. Sorry. I gotta be very honest with you. I don't even remember how to get Shadow Ball in this game. And I have to decide whether or not I'm doing anything in the game corner, right? Because if I'm not rare candying, why would I give myself game corner coins? All right, who's got a celebrity crush? Dua Lipa? Dua Lipa the Butterfree? Can't swim, doesn't like flying? Well, no, I never said I didn't like flying. What do you mean? I've only been on a plane once and my ears hurt. So am I supposed to like it? What part of flying do you like? I'm going to do the thing I do where I talk a lot about this in a way that sounds super disrespectful. That way it's a little funny if I lose. I don't trust you now. I don't trust people who are good at science. I feel like you're just making stuff up. Everyone has their own opinion until it's about Oxford commas. Then I will tell you you're wrong. Which means I also don't get berries. Yeah, so we're just going in naked. And afraid. Come on, Brock's near impossible. I've heard. It's just like, it's impossible to do Brock with 2 Pokemon because he only has rock types and you don't get anything super effective against rocks until the Vermilion, right? When you get the old rod and you can get a little Magikarp baby. That sounds right to me. We karate chop here. Ahaha. This does half. Good defense curl. We karate chop again. One time for the homies, one time. Yo, is that an Onyx or are you just happy to see me? It knows vocabulary because it's hooked on Onyx. No balance because no pH. Get it? Because it was hooked on phonics. You guys are way too young. You're all way too young for this. That's a roll. They're really older than you. I don't know, dude. One of us is a doctor. The other one's unhappy. Which one are you? You're only 30. John, that makes me feel so bad, dude. I'm 26. Stop. Okay, new cap is 21. Do I sound excited for this? You'll spend an entire month having birthdays? I'm 26. I guess like a February, sure. If I make it to 28, I don't know what it is I'm going to do with my life. I think when I think about who it is that I am and the things that I want to do, I start with the notion of me not getting too far into it. And so the idea of being 28 and still not knowing what it is that I feel good doing is scary. And there are things that I can't do, right? And we can get into like the realistic side of things where I can't swim, but maybe I'll try. And maybe that'll be my birthday present to myself, is forcing myself to either find a way to float or being a golf cart in a ditch. Yeah, I got you, Buggy. I was going through Instagram reels and I screenshotted this, right? Out of context. Yeah, I don't know if you can read it. You're not gonna be able to. Why doesn't Mexico have an Olympic swimming team? I can tell you why. It's because we can't swim. Your father-in-law is in here driving you nuts? Dude, beat him up. Like, you can do that, Matt. You're an adult. Like, you don't have to respect old people. Beat him up. It's your house. What are they gonna do? Do I regret saying I was gonna not use rare candies? Yes. Is it too late? Yes. I almost pressed B. Like, I don't think science is real. The earth is flat. My brain has swollen from the concussions, okay? So it's the size of like half a cantaloupe. The issue is it's smooth. There's nothing going on there. So if you just give me a convincing argument for anything, I'm gonna believe you. And I was on TikTok and this guy's like, yo, the earth is flat. And I'm like, oh, that's stupid. And then he goes, but listen. And so I listen. And again, I put the controller down. Concussion. Oh, I've had like 6 concussions. Like my brain is useless. Like actually just useless. So he starts talking. So he's like, the earth is flat. Hear me out. So I heard him out. And then the guy who's like interviewing him goes, why can't we fall off the edge of the earth if it's flat? And he goes, got you. And he goes into explaining how Antarctica is like the crust of the earth, right? And it like circles the outside layer. And you can only go so far in Antarctica before you have to go back. So you can't reach the end. And you can't fall off. And I was like, I'm a flat earther. My degree's in math. I don't know science. Max, stop. I'm thinking about flat earth now. Like, it's not flat. But now I'm trying to convince myself that it's not flat. There's mountains. Okay, you know what I mean. Technically, though, that's like saying the sidewalk is flat, right? I feel like if it's cold and it's not snowing, it's like a scam, right? Like if it's gonna be cold, it might as well just snow. The earth being flat, thank you. So like sidewalks are flat, right? But if you were to zoom in, there'd be like cement little peaks, right? Because it's not flat. So the earth could be flat with mountains because you just zoom out. And if you get really close in, sure, we have mountains. But that's a bad argument. I'm not saying the earth is flat, okay? I sound like a flat earther. Max, stop talking. I'm so glad Callie isn't here. This is one of the conversations that always happens around Callie. Oh, Yali Kuga. I'm not saying the earth is flat. I don't think it is flat. I'm saying if your argument is mountains, then I think that's a dumb argument. So this is the dumbest thing I do. I get really sad on most days and I walk to CVS and I get cosmic brownies because I don't want to spend like $6 on a box of Twix or a little bag of Twix. And these are $2.79, but they don't taste that good. Like the first one's really good. The second one just like feels gross. And after that, I feel like I should be listening to Dad Rock. Pokemon, but I'm a flat earther. I'm so sure all the NPCs in Legends Arceus think the world is flat. I think about Mox too sometimes. I wish he told people where he worked. Like I'm holding on to a secret. I have a heavy heart and a big butt. I know too many of you guys' secrets. I know too many of you guys' secrets. Oh my God. I know too much about you guys. How did that happen? Who decided it was me that was supposed to know everything? You can already see like how I'm only training 2 of my Pokemon. We're only allowed to have 2 Pokemon for this gym battle. So we're going to drop off everyone other than Butterfree and Ivysaur. So the plan, simple. I'm trying to make myself more likable to Soya. So I'm just modeling my entire personality after Ludwig. Star, you better hope I don't beat your butt. Got him. We just Vine Whip here. There's nothing else to do. Pardon is fine. Theater kids are funny because you make fun of them and they don't know that you're making fun of them. There's a water pulse. We have a person berry for a reason. You're a theater kid. I'm gonna tell you because you didn't notice. I just made fun of you. I'm gonna teach Razor Leaf over Vine Whip. Into Razor Leaf again. There's a water pulse. We're persimed. Good Misty. Rare candy. That'll be helpful later. So we get 1 rare candy. We're once again switch training. Anyone else need to train their switch? How to train your switch? And it's just me going rewards. Sit. Good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. I should have just laughed. You should steal from Target. I wish I had it in me to steal from Target on purpose. And people used to do that when I worked at Walgreens. One of the things people would do, people would come in and they'd grab a few things, put it in their pocket and like grab like a drink or something. And they'd walk up to the counter and then put the drink down and be like, oh man, I forgot my wallet. And then they'd go to their car and just leave with like the stuff in their pockets. And I was like, I didn't care. Like, just steal. You don't have to, like, why are you making a whole show out of this, bro? You think I care? What's a tag lock? Every game up to this point, red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, crystal, ruby, sapphire has been hardcore Nuzlocked by someone else. And it's my turn to continue. Every Pokemon they've taken through the Elite Four is champed and counts as a dupe. So if you do exclamation point champs, there are 40 Pokemon I'm not allowed to use. Hi, YouTube. My sneeze is making it into the YouTube videos. I don't know why. I think it's funny. Diglett celebrity crush. How do you lose a woman? You forget to cherish her. All right, Surge, it's time for a power outage. It looks like I whipped, but I didn't. I stuck a fork in my outlet. We're gonna dig on the Voltorb. We are faster. Sonic Boom, that's Sonic Boom. I didn't want a Citrus. I didn't want to waste my Citrus yet. Give me a good magnitude. Otherwise, we just dig after this. We're gonna magnitude here and double team because of double team, not quick attack. Mag 8 should be enough. More than enough. Okay, right shoe. Mag 8, really good mag roll. It's most likely gonna double team. Never mind, we're good. GG's. We have speed boost now. Erica's 29. Oh, balls. Oh, you're kidding me. I should have led you. That's my fault. That's so stupid, Max. We'll be fine once we get to Blaine. We'll have a tentacle by then. Spearow is the only thing we can get. So, cheating percent. Which sucks. Diglett's really good. It would have been Dugtrio and probably just slept with... It would have slept with Blaine. Oh, I love bald men. Said Blaine to Diglett. And Diglett said, that's kind of like a weird thing to say. And then they slept together anyway. Next battle is the gym leader. So let's go ahead and figure out the 3 people that we actually want. Okay, I'm good to use Farfetch'd. You may catch a retired Mon to fulfill an NPC trade. We need cut Max. Oh, that sucks. Growlithe isn't coming. Don't ask me that. What's wrong with you, girl? You don't want to know about my personal life. You think anyone who's okay is grinding in Pokemon in 2023? I get it. All right, I overleveled Raticate. I stopped paying attention. Ivysaur's gonna learn Cut. Erica, this isn't about to be fairica. I'm about to cut your hairica. Beat you like a drum, call it snarica. Get it, like a snare drum? And then Jin was shy. Bro, just make words rhyme. It's not hard. We're gonna sleep powder once. Nice, that's 1 down. Tangle is level 24. All right, Bobplume's the only thing left. Easy Erica. Rattata and Spearow give you speed EVs. So let's take out 252 of them. You ever see Fallout Boy titles? How'd that happen? I promise I'm not under your bed. I just know what you're doing right now. No, don't look down here. Dude, I'm not here, I promise. I'm not there, dude. Stop. By Fallout Boy. I downloaded the Pikmin Bloom game. I'm a father now. I don't think they have a mother, but I'm not going to tell them that. I'm going to raise them thinking it's weird to have more than one parent. And then they're going to get bullied at school for it. And they're not going to realize what's happening for a minute. And I'm going to sit them down real stern like, real serious, real just like looking real sad for them. And I'm going to explain to them that most people have 2 parents. And then I'm going to look at them real deep in the eyes and I'm going to go, but not you, you losers. Get out of my house. I speak of death like it's so inconsequential in the way that like I would rather die than be inconvenienced in most ways. Bold sucks. Plus defense minus attack. I'm not wearing shorts today, so you can't see my knees. I know that's like a big point for a lot of people. You know how like the adults in Peanuts go wah, 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 wah. That's how like I see things in my imagination. I got the astigmatism and everyone's just a bright light. You're my little bright lights. Light brights. How many of you guys know about light brights, dude? What a throwback. Dude, what is this thing? This thing's nuts. Oh, it's adamant. That makes so much sense. Every peck is hitting so hard. What's the worst part about this is immediately after this, we have to grind Pokemon levels. Like cap is 43 for a reason. So there's a couple of things, right, where I've noticed that if I say them to Soya, she actually does get mad. I just found the second one. That's so good. If I tell Soya I don't have an accent, she gets really mad. And she's like, everybody has an accent, Max. I think I just found the second one and it's calling her a flat earther. That's so funny. Any flat earthers in chat? You have to tell me if you're a flat earther. I think it's kind of funny. I'll agree with you. If you're a flat earther and want to out yourself, I'll back you up. Not too far though. I don't want you to fall off. Flat earther. I wish I was, dude. I want to believe in something that hard so bad. I just can't. It's either flat earth or myself. And right now it's neither. Brown Baller, what do you want advice on? Dating? Find someone that you think you might really, really like. Someone who you think might like you back too. And then don't ever talk to them. I have lost a Pokemon to that coughing self-destructing twice. Oh, I tried to click on my OBS. Haze, mist, fog, cloud, murky condition, follow. Yeah, that makes sense. Me, Matt, my love, my big beefy boy, my come here man. That hurt my cheek. You know who else hurts my cheeks? Me, Matt. Wow, it's a full circle, which is just a walk around the block because we're flat earthers. Gyarados is champ who can't use it. Nice. Gabe Davis. I'll give it to you, but I know you're not telling me the truth. We have the item finder now, which means we get 2 leftovers and 2. You level up to the ace, the last E4 member's ace, right? And then theoretically, you can't level up anymore once you're in the Elite 4. I have 3 rare candies that I got in-game, because I haven't given myself any items. I have not given myself a single item. Am I allowed to use those in between the final E4 member and the champion? Dope. Perfect. Thank you. If you're here for content, it's not happening. If you're here for me calling you a good girl, you're a good girl. I understand the argument against rare candies now. Because like the argument for is, well, I just grind against level 2s. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. Like that. This is exhausting. Granted, I'm trying to do this all in one stream. My biggest issue with Gen 5 is them taking out L equals A. Like look how convenient this is. Whoa. I love Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa can have everything I own. That's just Okos. Same thing here. We side beam. Oh no, Max. I meant to sleep powder. Okay, don't sludge. I'll deal with the minimize. That's the first real mistake in a gym battle I've made today. We're gonna go for it again. Bro, that's 2. Yeah, I goofed. I meant to sleep powder and I didn't. So now we're struggling. So what's gonna happen now is gonna switch into Marowak. And if I have to lose Marowak to someone, I will. Obviously, could Toxic because we don't have a safeguard up. So we're gonna Bone Club. And we're gonna miss. That's 3 straight misses. Okay. That doesn't mean we're out. The run is fine. I goofed. I meant to sleep powder and I didn't. And it went really bad from there. So what it is that we can do now is we can either headbutt and flinch. We can focus energy. I'm going to focus energy now because I don't want to hurt it into self-destructing. So we're going to focus energy 1 time. It means nothing if it doesn't poison. There's a poison. We either hit this with headbutt through smoke screen or it explodes or a hyper potion. That too. It would be great. Every time. This is my fault entirely. This should not have been a hard battle. Sludge crit poison would kill me. All right. We're going into Farfetch'd. I raised Marowak for a reason. That reason was not to let it die. It looks like we're dodging crit. Good crit. Nice, GG's. It just, okay, I'm not a flat earther. As of today, I will now listen to flat earth arguments. Why are all maps flat? See, Monty gets it. And the guy was like, got you. Listen, hear me out. I want you to think of Antarctica, the North and South poles, as like a crust around the pie that is Earth. And you can't get far enough into that crust to fall off. And I was like, ready to be like, well, that's dumb. But then I went, well, am I flat earther? And now I don't know. We didn't get an encounter up here because so many of these Pokemon are champed already by other runners. So it gives us an excuse to delay for Tentacool. I think I'm trying too hard to avoid grinding. And the whole point of not using rare candies was to make this hard for myself. So when this is hard, I need to just run. And to run, I need to grind. You gotta tell me she's a baddie, dude. Oh, that's a burn. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna switch immediately. I said it too. I said we're probably dead to try attack crit, and instead it was try attack burn and pursue. Okay, that's death number 2. Both of my deaths, all 2 of them have been to wild Pokemon. Both of my flat earth deaths. I'm not going to slow down for the rival. Rival fight's a rival fight. Ice beam again. We're going to ice beam. I wonder if 2 surfs just handles. Yes. Headbutt. We're going to go back into Zendaya here. That was a crit. We're going to surf. We're faster. We're absolutely faster. Oh, that was it? Yeah, that was it. All right. Tentacruel was the right move. It took out 4 of these Pokemon. Max, you almost just over leveled the only great Pokemon you have. I zoned out so good during that battle. Our only Pokemon at level cap is Farfetch'd. That's it. Everyone else is under leveled. For Kadabra, we always just slash. Yeah, you're right. I came in with too many Pokemon. That's my fault. I'm only going to use 1. We're going to Swords Dance on Mime. 1 time. The only reason we did that is because Alakazam is a range. Incredible crit. We're slower. We're dead to crit. Max, how did you not? Like, the calc is right here. How did I not realize I was slower? The 2 hours spent on EV grinding for Farfetch would have just been useless. I like Pringles a lot, but I would never go buy any. You know what I do go buy every now and then? I have to be really sad to buy this, because normally I just eat a lot of chocolate when I'm sad, but dude, I love Cheez-Its. Maybe you can blame it all on me. Get it? Because it kind of sounds like Blaine. All right, cue ball. Get it? Because he's bald. If you were a dancer, you'd be a ballerina. Is it still Morbin time? We just surf. Hopefully just 4 times. Oh, that's not great. Recoil damage? So funny. GG's. 7 badges. New cap is 50. That's the second to last cap. Yeah, anyways, I'm glad to meet you. If I was a cannibal, I'd be glad to eat you. If I was hosting a restaurant, I'd be glad to seat you. Yeah. I'm trying to get everyone in this space to start freestyling, and I understand that if I want to be the person that gets everyone started, that I need to do it myself, so I'm doing it a lot. Are you a Pokemon streamer? Freestyle. Or an optional max plat. There it is. That Nidorino being only poison is so weird to me now. I didn't even think of that. It's always been like ground in my head. I don't have the patience to level up. Our level cap is 50, but I just cannot sit here and grind any longer, so we only have 1 Pokemon at level 50. We just surf. We should be good to surf everyone. 1 Pokemon left, our only Pokemon at level cap. After this, we have 6 required battles. Nice. Good job, everyone. Good teamwork. Oh, pursuit. I tried to run. Max, what is wrong with you? Sorry, Anne. That was Anne Hathaway, too. You tell him to claim.
Money at me.
No, they did not.
Pennies, change into the ring. And
I've never had money thrown at me.
One day I broke my neck in 67 places.
2? But yes.
Do physical therapy with my grandma.
I don't have parents. I don't know how I'd have grandparents.
I moved to Albuquerque, Ohio.
That's not a real place.
And I went out back when I was bored. And I used to feed ducks at a pond.
Never been to Ohio.
Me, so I had to learn how to call on them.
You call them,
so
disclaim.
I looked it up on YouTube, and I looked up duck calls on YouTube. I slowly learned how to call the ducks.
Yep.
And this is what it sounds like. Hands together, thumbs up. Come here, ducks. Thank you.
Come here, ducks. You tried. Come here, ducks.
Hi, my name is Max.
Okay, that's enough disclaim for the next week. This is going to be my longest stream on accident. Yes, it is. Because the Max Emerald release stream was like 13 and a half, something like that. And now we're at 13. I didn't even think of that. This isn't really the stream I want to be like, oh yeah, that was my longest one. I'm not a flat earther, but I could be. I could be convinced. I hate that the spin-off of American Horror Story is called American Horror Stories. Because now when I say it, I feel like people are going to think I'm just dumb. Like, oh, you mean American Horror Story? And I'm like, no, it's a spin-off. Okay, stop. I know what I'm talking about. Here's Belly Drum over Hypnosis. Nice. Okay, we have Politoed. What up, Gala? I have nothing to hide. For this Politoed, National Dex? Level 37. What do you need? Are you saying the Politoed is illegal because I'm Mexican and that you think I'm illegal? You're doing a good job of being a cop. You got the racism down. Gala been real quiet since he got outed. Where were you on January 6th? Let me get your sergeant down here. Is he at the Capitol right now? What did I just do? Did I belly drum? Fist fight friends? Who are you fist fighting then? If you can't fist fight your friends, who are you fist fighting? Strangers? That's problematic. Your friends? Just a little bit of fun. Someone give me a math equation I can do in my head. Let's go. Right now, 4 factorial plus the absolute of 5 minus 9 divided by 5 squared. 4 factorial is 24 plus 4 is 28 divided by 25 is 1.12. I like a good factorial. I think it's a waste of time. One more level on Gabe, which means nothing. We have so many other Pokemon we need to train. We're gonna be here a while, a long while. I like adding adjectives to things. I don't need them. Sometimes I'll add adjectives to adjectives. So we're going to be here a long while. Hi, my name is Max. I spent 8 years of my life wrestling, 4 of which for money, 2 were enough to live off of. In December of 2017, I broke my neck. I should have stopped wrestling then. I didn't. I wrestled for another 2 years and now my neck is useless. During that time when I had to stop going to the gym 40 hours a week, I sat in my backyard. I lost 35 pounds of muscle and I cried. When I cried, the ducks walked past me going, wah. That's their way of saying, look at that loser crying. There. Anyway, so I got on YouTube and I was like, how to make ducks fall in love with you. And it showed me how to do a duck call. And this is what that sounds like. Fair warning, if you do this, they are going to chase you. Learn that the hard way. And I can outrun a duck, but only for so long, dog. Those things got stamina. And then I can't go in the water. I can't swim. They can. Hands together, thumbs in. Come here, ducks. Thank you. That's 58. That's 58. We're on to Pokemon number 3. People down around the world. Meanwhile, you're sitting here playing little video games. Join the military. Bro, get a life. We got starving kids in Africa, and we need someone to make sure they're gonna keep starving. Do you want to join the U.S. military? Or join the army, bro. You guys, you remember that video? Like, you're disrespecting a future army soldier. Like the 8-year-old kid. I might just train 4 Pokemon and run. That's enough. Okay, we're on to number 4. We put 100 in-game hours, dude, today. That's wild. If anyone's here, when we get to the Elite Four, please do not let me forget to buy 4 stores or max potions, whatever is going to be available. Because I will forget. Elixirs too, dude. That's a rare candy. That's so funny, dude. I'm gonna have 6 rare candies. There's 58. There it is. Oh my god. I'm not gonna tell you I need your power yet, but I will say you should get your hands ready. Zendaya's just immediately gonna Ice Beam. There's a chance Pidgeot tanks, but we're 11 levels ahead and I'm not too worried. Yeah, so that's 1. Psychic should never OHKO, even with a crit. Disable. Oh, I forgot this one doesn't heal anyway. That was a crit. A little unnecessary, but I'll take it. I don't even want to look at this in the calc. I'm just gonna Ice Beam. Can't do anything to me. Honestly, we should just Ice Beam. Stay in an Ice Beam. There's a freeze. Do that on champion. That's a crit. Oh. Oh, I just hit my computer real hard with my elbow. I've never done that before. Oh, my body hated that. My body did not react well to that. Hydro Pump would be so funny, Max. I'm not doing it. 5 battles left. 5 required battles left. And that's the entire game. Do not let me start the Elite Four without buying healing items. I need elixirs. I need I need everything for the in-between battles. Max, you almost did it. That woman is optional. That's 7. We have 7 legal rare candies. Because Kaizo, that's a hell of a drug. No, it's better than drugs, Jeremy. It's from Japan. The last time I was here, it was with a Milo for Kaizo Ironmon. Now I can buy items. The max potions are in case I pre-damage or pre-burn, rather. I'm a champ. We're not done. I can't run into the E4 yet. We do have a level cap to adhere to, so we need all these Pokemon to be level 60. So let's go for one final, hopefully, grinding session. I'm good there. A little over 2K. I'm okay there. Max, I wasn't paying attention. What are we at? 16. That's so close. 1300. That's good enough for me. 1136. 7. We had 1 job, 1 goal. I said, boys, today, and I have to finish. Stefan, I think you're one of like the 3 people in here who actually think the earth is flat, which is super funny to me, but at least you're not alone. This is a violation. We're not going in yet. We're gonna calc, unfortunately, because I'm only doing this once, dude. Minus attack Machamp. Otherwise, this goes way different. Oh, we have to hit a cross chop on Machamp, dude. It would be a good idea to keep an Ice Beam TM and teach it to Politoed. Let's go pre-poison Machamp, which is gonna suck, but I can't think of anywhere to pre-burn. There it is. Oh, dude, if I lose after 17 plus hours, that's whack. Butterfree, Dua Lipa. From the beginning to the end. Chiding, we traded for you. You were a first round pick and you're showing us why. Politoed, nobody wanted you. I wanted you. We wanted you. Zendaya, it's always been you. Machamp, it's always been you. An Executor, I didn't realize that I wanted you, but I do. Crits. When you go to fight people, you should go Ordo up. Like order up. You just punch them in the face. I didn't buy ethers. Oh, that's so good. All right, Laura. Time to lie down and get your butt beat. Oh, I kicked her. I didn't. That's so mean. 5 battles left. This is the first. If everything goes right, it won't be the last. Dugong comes out. Dua Lipa matches. First things first, we're going to sleep powder. Politoed is going to switch in. We're hoping nobody wakes up here. We need 2 turns of sleep minimum. There's the first. We're going to belly drum. It's asleep. We're good. Break. Here's a slow bro. At 61, this is never a range. The minimum roll is now 100%. Here's the body slam. What do you mean kiss him? What does that mean? We've gone back to Elite 4. No rare candies. It's been 17 hours of pure grinding. I don't normally let myself do moves that aren't 100% accurate. I'm doing one now. Bob and weave, baby. Bob and weave. That doesn't go in the video. It's okay. Get that off my screen. Quick little mirror match. Here's the problem. We don't OHKO with Brick Break. We never OHKO with Brick Break. We're just trading cross chops is what's happening. We're just trading cross chops. We're going to go first. And we're going to hit. 3 more. That's right. Can't even look at me, dude. Feet on the ground. Doesn't matter that she has levitate. Immediately, we're going to substitute. It cannot touch us. This Gengar cannot touch Chiding. We're going to Swords Dance minimum twice. We're going to Swords Dance one more time. We'll be at full health afterwards. Aerial Ace cannot miss. Another one. 3 up, 3 down. Crits, 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 crits. I love Ordo. Ordo is so cool. As long as I don't miss, the Gyarados is actually kind of free. Max potion for 1 HP because we're rich. I'm so tired. So tired. This is the longest stream I've ever done. I've had a couple of plus 12 hours, but like 17 is by far the longest. I have been live for 17 hours because I decided I was not going to use rare candies. 17 hours of grinding. Our only 3 deaths are to wild Pokemon. Go to bed. Machamp, it's your time. You hit a cross chop, you can hit a rock slide. Nuts! Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to clap. Right in your ears. But Machamp has hit a cross chop and a rock slide, and there's no reason Machamp does not hit a third. Dodge a crit. Hit. Okay. I forgot to teach Ice Beam to Politoed. This will be the first Pokemon we lose to a trainer. Machamp, you're the champion we needed. The champion we wanted. We love you and your forearms. And the forearms on your forearms. You'll be gone. But you won't be forgotten. 69 HP. I hope you get some of that in heaven. Or wherever you're going. I know we raised Machamp, but that means it's a bad person, right? We're never dead here. We have to body slam. I actually bought an Ice Beam TM to teach right before Lance. That's a crit. No! That was a range that we missed. It happens. We're gonna switch her on the full restore. It didn't heal. I didn't realize it was an outrage. You're so right. That's a good crit. I really wanted that on Dragonite instead. It doesn't matter there. It does not matter there at all. We're dodging crits. Dragonite is not. We're dodging a crit here. Ooh. We beat Lance, by the way. We're good here. There was a lot of mistakes that happened there. I should have Cherry Berried. I should have Ice Beam Politoed. It's been 17 hours. I'm not going to hold it against myself tomorrow, but I am disappointed in myself right now. We're on a champion. You want to know what's so funny about the champion? Because I didn't use any rare candies, because I didn't hack in any items, I have 7 rare candies from the game. And they're about to be put on someone. Pocky, I have not given myself any items. These are all items that I found in-game, which means it's legal to overlevel now. And we're doing it on Gabe Davis. Things to go wrong here. Things to go really, really wrong here. One final fight with Dr. Joe. That's a 1% miss. There's no way it happened again. 3%. That's a 3% miss. All right, Gabe Davis. This is your Super Bowl. Wake up in a sand attack is worst case scenario. Pidgeot should always go down here. Yes. That's 2. This is when it gets scary. We are speed tied. So the worst thing that could happen is you could set up a reflect. 50-50 to win the speed tie. 50-50 to go through all of champion without a single problem. Lose the speed tie, don't get crit. My bad, G. I spoke out of turn. One stream. One game. One entire hardcore Nuzlocke. No rare candies. No PK hex. We came. We saw. The earth is flat. And we conquered it. Almost brick break. Max, max, max. Oh, it only took 17 and a half hours. It only took 17 and a half hours. Hi, my name is Max. I would like to think I'm the best challenge runner in the world when it comes to Pokemon. But it means nothing if I don't get to do it with each and every one of you. Butterfree, I love Dua Lipa. Politoed, MVP. Shading, oh my god. Tentacruel, I love you. Machamp, incredible work. Executor didn't make it, did nothing, but you tried. No, so close though. Does anyone want to say anything before we dip out? Questions, comments, concerns? Is there anything you would like to get off your chest? This is fun. This is my favorite thing to do, and you're my favorite people to do it with. I am nothing if not grateful. That's not true. I'm gonna go do stuff. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. Questions? Anything? Comments? Thank you guys all for the raids, for the love. Like, some of my favorite people showed up today, and I'm so happy. I got to see Mati and Luce and Socks and Mima and Shorts and Steph and Rewards and Ruben and Moxie and Ludu and Trev and Soya. And these are just... what good times. Get up, stretch, hit your stretch goals. Oh, yeah, almost. You can hit the trifecta in a couple months. Yeah, submit your max plat teams, please. I don't want to have to DM people. I'm trying to do something cool. I don't want to do this, right? Huh. Heisman. Goodbye.